expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And she'll be facing Jessica McCaskill. She's 5'6" tall with a reach of 68.9 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters in the world today, who fights out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's 2-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, fighting inside the theater makes it compact. You can hear the fans, you can hear the breathing, the pressure's on. It's intense, it's intimidating.
Then he said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. These punches coming from every angle. Just missed with that hook. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. In their first fight, McCaskill started slow but finished strong. Let's see if she can get a better start in this one.
Remember, the last time they fought tooth and nail for 10 solid rounds, 2017. Now, time's rolled down, time's rolled forward. What has changed? Have they got more crafty? Have they got fitter? They understood what they were lacking in. They understood what they were benefiting in. Now, the benefit is if you fought someone once and they beat you once, you won't let them beat you a second time. That's an Ali line. You've got to get in your head. Will McCaskill let that happen? Can she let that happen? Now Telly has a number.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab got her. She just misses with that big right hand. Counter right. Good counter right hand again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. It's not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go for round 2. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. It's It's fight night, and as you can see, it is night as we fight under the stars for this big, highly anticipated main event.
These fighters have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is so exciting.
This fight was so big, an arena couldn't contain it. We're fighting underneath the stars, and what a main event this should be. She throws a big left, but it won't score. They exchange punches. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She got out of the way of that right hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Nice punch. Quick punch scores. Lands with the right counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A perfect counter shot. Great counter right-handed. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On to the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Perfect punch. Trying to answer back. This fight has a real good flow to it. It bombs away. Missing with that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. That's another scoring shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Good left hand. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Missing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go to the fourth round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
There's a scoring blow. The right hook misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off, and they forget you can bang too.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That's a scoring left hand. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice off. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. You know the score. They're both trying for a knockout. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Things are starting to heat up now as we... She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That left shot lands. Still swinging with nothing left. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the hook. Nice job by her to block that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Let's start the sixth. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Coming back, starting to land some punches. Looking to land the hooks. That left counter punch will score. Good left counter that lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Good counter-punching from both. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That left scores. A very competitive round with talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell for round 7. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the early. They know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
See McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Jessica McCaskill is down.
One, two, three, four, five.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. She just gets left hand.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
There's a counter shot. Nice job landing that left counter punch. He throws the jab, but it doesn't score. She misses with the jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice counter. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Round 8, and we're off again. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch. They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be...
How do they use this aggression against them? Oh, that punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Swing and a miss. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell to start round 9. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things right. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A swing and a miss with the left hook. They are not going to let this one go to the judge. Nice counter punch. Misses with that jab. Which fighter will go? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
For round 10. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Oh, what a punch! Catch and shoot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wins. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Beautiful counter shot. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know. You're going to have people arguing, the fans for one and the fans for the other, say our fighter won. Split decision was fair. Down to the T, down to the wire. These guys, split decision is fair.